Hey, how's everybody doing? Let's try this again. What I wanted to do is this is going to be kind of a mixture of video from my last video, waiting on a kydex holster, waiting on quality holster. And I had this holster out the last time, and I put it in the description, but I don't think I gave him enough credit. One of my very first outside the waistband holsters. This is this is my CXT, which he makes many models. Armed Civilian 556. Go over check out his YouTube channel. He also has an email where you can email him and tell him what you want to do, and he can fix you out. It's basically, you've seen it in my other videos, basically a slide holster, a pancake slide, something professional police officer, something detective, something like that would wear it, or even like I said, concealed carrier, because this is the best outside waistband concealment holster. I have a video on that also, talking about it's the best. It just snugs right to the body, and clothes just kind of drape over it, and you don't know it's even there. Works great holster, and I wouldn't trade it back for nothing else. I mean, I've beat it up. There's scratches on it. I mean, I have used it, and that means that is, if you've already got another holster, if you can pick up something a little cheaper while you're waiting, because I'm tired of hearing about these lead times on good. They want a quality product, but everybody's so into this instant gratification that they can't seem to grasp it. One man or two people in a basement are not going to be able to pump these things out like a manufacturer. So just be patient. And have I learned to be patient? Yes. Was I impatient at first? Yes. But I've learned, you can pick something like this up at your, and yes, it is a Phobos holster, but will it work? Will it suffice until you get you a better holster? Sure it will. Will it do the purposes of what you need to do? Yes, it will. Especially if you don't have your concealed carry yet. It's a paddle holster, and it does exactly what it says it's going to do. It maintains knowledge of firearm, and this one, especially with the adjustable retention screw. So this is a great option, to hang on to while you wait. You might have to wait 8 weeks on a good holster, but if you want a good holster, wait your 8 weeks. Do a couple name drops real quick. Armed Civilian 556. He might have a little bit of a wait time. Let's see, Philly EDC. Or Filster holsters. It's a great company, but a two-man person, two-man team, doing a very substantial amount of quality holsters. I mean, substantial holsters and quality also, but that's needless here nor there. But do a little name dropping here. Double tap. I'm waiting on double tap. I'm waiting on holster from there so I can do a review on it. I want to run it a little bit. Because all my holsters, and I make sure to run all my holsters, and I try to do at least 500 draw strokes before I take it out, before I even do a live fire draw stroke. I try to do at least 500 draws out of it before I even attempt to take it out and use it in any manner. Do the holsters, there is no sense of complaining when there's nothing that can be fixed. They're doing the best they can, and be patient, and then you'll be happy with what you get. I mean, another holster that you can pick up while you wait. This is what I call the SIG holster, but it comes with MMPs and SIGs, and it's a paddle holster, and you've seen it in probably one of my other videos. I think I did open carry versus concealed carry video. It has a similar system to the SERP, but you have to engage this to release the firearm, more of on the outside of the holster than on the inside, but it works. It does what it's supposed to do. Let's see, something else that's just driving me crazy is people who do these holster videos and don't wear the holster. They just basically get it out and say it's the best thing in the world, hoping that somebody is gonna give them one or something. I don't know what it is. I'm not getting paid by any of these companies. I'm doing this because I bought it. I like the product, plain and simple. It was like, let's use hybrid holster. Everybody knows about my alien gear. I still have my Alien Gear Open Challenge up video. If you haven't seen it, check that out. Basically saying if anybody's got a better, or think they got a better solution for a hybrid holster, send it to me. That's all I can tell you, because this one does what I need to do. And before I bought this, I had a very high end, one of the big leather companies. Starts with a G, and that's as far as I'm gonna go. And I had that holster, and I paid triple the price that I paid for this at what you would call, some people in the United States would call Cabela's. I call it Gander Mountain because that's what it's named here. And the Alien Gear holster competes the same, does just as well, with no other issues, and like I said, a third of the cost. And I sold the other one for a third, or what I paid for this. But I seen a guy doing a review of a hybrid holster, and he basically pulled it out the box, laid it down, and you could tell, like I said, you could see that I abuse and use my holsters. They are not babied, and I do wear and use them in different situations. And he just basically laid out a competitor holster, flat, no curve to it, no body shape to it, brand inspections, and basically was reviewing it. I wanted to go back and check myself to make sure I hadn't done it myself. And I wore this 2 weeks, but I got so excited that after 2 weeks I did do a review. I would like to wear it a month before I would do a review. And I could not believe that they were doing a review on it. And it was, it was just ridiculous that, they could do a review on a holster they hadn't even tried on yet. I was going to do my flashlight review. I was going to do my flashlight review of, but I seemed like this just needed, I needed a little rant, needed to vent a little bit. I needed to say, if you want a quality kydex custom holster, wait on it. These people are doing the best they can, and getting them out. I'm trying to think of somebody else I may be missing, or another holster that I may be not thinking of. Oh yeah, I gotta throw that one in there. There's my Forest City tactical. Graveyard camo. Yes, I still do have it. That's, took a little bit to wait. Was I impatient? Yes, I was. But I learned. And after seeing a few videos and stuff like that, and seeing the stuff on Facebook, I've learned, and I do have a couple other holsters, but picking up a cheap holster doesn't matter. I think I had this holster first. I open carry with it, and I mentioned it in my video, the open carry versus concealed carry video, that this worked, worked great. A holster that I waited on for a while, my G-code. My G-code XST holster, with my duty holster, and it goes on my duty belt, with the retention screw here, and stuff like that. But this is a very, very nice made holster, with a spring activated canopy, so you can remove the firearm. Meant more for outside the waistband carry than more for concealment, but a great holster. G-code. But did I become impatient because I was waiting on it? Yes, I became very impatient. But after receiving it, wouldn't take it back for nothing. Wouldn't send it back for nothing. Great holster. One thing I do like about Glock holsters is they have many uses, and they'll fit other Glocks. Now, moving on. Give these people a break. They have families, they have, other stuff to do, just like me. Anybody else that does, tries to make a YouTube video or do anything of that sort. Sometimes things happen, or they're running a business, you know, and they're doing as much as they can, and you know, it's not. It's really not that big of a deal. The more you call, the more you bug them, the less you're gonna see your holster. You know, because you're just interrupting their work time, complaining about your holster. You know, hang on, wait. You know, breathe. Be patient. You know, patience is a virtue that I have to learn the same way as a lot of other people. Yes, I did, but you know, take your time. Take a deep breath. Wait on your holster. You will enjoy it once you receive it. We're going to get into some reviews of my lights and knives. We're going to try to do a couple other things here shortly, but just had to come back at you with I don't know how I'm even name this a part 2 or you know, waiting on your holster or just holsters in general. But I'm on a little bit of a rant because after I seen that video with the holster and you're not even wearing it, or you know, not even I believe, you know, and that's not saying, you know, the ones that say this is my first impression. This was basically a holster review without wearing it. Okay, so it was just very aggravating to me. But I hope everybody's safe. Everybody has a good one. This is Dwayne. We'll see you.